Welcome to Imprint Within. This channel's focus is on health, wellness, healing, and wisdom for information and guidance so that the best decisions for your well-being can be made. I'm your host, Linda Kay. Welcome to those of you who are new to this channel, along with those of you who subscribe. For those of you who are new, I am a licensed healthcare provider that specializes in massage therapy, energy therapy, injury rehabilitation, and skincare. So, any questions that I review in this segment is coming from that viewpoint. This is a Take 5 Did You Know segment, which is for the information and entertainment purposes only, and any suggestions made should be researched further so that you can make the best decision for your well-being on this earthly plane. If you enjoy this information, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications of future segments so that YouTube will keep the algorithm strong and that more viewers will have an opportunity to see the Imprint Within videos in our pursuit to assist others. Today on Take 5 Did You Know? I'm going to answer a question from Hindsight 337 regarding their participation in a sound healing demonstration. Hindsight 337's question reads, I was recently invited to attend a sound healing demonstration. It was the most amazing experience I have ever had. I can't even put into words how I felt after the experience. It was somewhere between euphoria and calmness. Can you explain how sound healing works and any health benefits it may have? Well, thank you, Hindsight 337, for this question. It is great to hear that people are being introduced to alternative healing therapies, and sound healing is just one of many available to those who are interested in activating self-healing. Let's start with the effects of sound on the human body, and then go into how a sound healing session works, as well as the benefits available through such a therapy. Roxy Sarhanji, a certified sound healing practitioner in Los Angeles, describes the session as a meditative acoustic sound concert, which slows down the brain waves to a deep restorative state, activating the body into self-healing. And self-healing is a large part of your imprint within. Generally speaking, sound in alternative therapies is all about vibration, and in order for the cells in your body to exist, they have to vibrate. If they don't, they die. And when if they start to die, mutation can begin. So when you were witnessing this particular demonstration, the vibration of the sound was interacting with your cells, as you stated, gave you a sense of euphoria and calmness. It did this through your sense of feeling. In other words, you could feel the vibration of the instruments being used as the sound waves vibrated through the location you were at. And in turn, that vibration interacted with your cell tissues. Now, according to purewow.com, sound healing is having a major moment right now. And although these practices have been used by cultures like the Aboriginal people of Australia and the spiritual monks of Tibet for centuries, now that celebrity endorsements are the rage, especially from people like Robert Downey Jr. and Charlize Theron, the general increase of interest in all things pertaining to wellness are currently trending. And on a personal note, that is why I host this channel, to introduce people to the concept that there is more to healing than meets the eye, and that you are an important element in the healing process. Now, usually in a sound healing demonstration or therapy session, there are various types of instruments used, and that can include such items as crystal or Tibetan bowls, gongs, drums, tinges, tuning forks, and musical instruments, just to name a few. Susie Marco Shafrilin, a sound healer, Reiki master, and yoga meditation teacher, notes, if used with the proper intention, almost any instrument can be used in sound healing. For example, crystal bowls are tuned to the notes of the 7 chakras, so they are commonly used in chakra healing sessions, where gongs are used to help release tension in the body and stimulate the glandular and nervous systems. I happen to have a crystal bowl here, so you can see and hear its effects. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera down so that you can see the crystal bowl, and then I'll play it so that you can hear what it sounds like. So this is the crystal ball, and there are various types of instruments that you can use to play the instruments. You can use a hammer like this or like this. And usually in a crystal ball session, you will either start the vibration or you can start the humming of the crystal ball itself. So that gives you an idea of what a crystal ball is like. Now I'm going to move the camera back up. When these instruments are vibrating, not only are you feeling the vibration from the sound waves, you can hear the hum or audio sound that are emitting as well. So during this particular sound healing demonstration that you witnessed, not only did you have an interaction from the sound through vibration, you also had one through your auditory faculties. And depending on the pitch of the sound, emotional you may have been triggered from what you were hearing as well as feeling. For instance, sound happens around you every day, and the most common source that people enjoy sound comes from music. Every time you turn your radio on in your vehicle or enter a room that has music playing, that sound affects emotional you in some way. Either the beat makes you happy or the lyrics remind you of a time gone by. A 2006 study done by the Journal of Advanced Nursing discovered that those who listen to music feel less pain and experience less anxiety than those who don't. Most music is very agreeable to the human body, which is one of the reasons music is used during a massage therapy session. It allows the client on the table to relax to the soothing melody and tones. Because music has such a common place in our society, most people take it for granted and don't even realize the effect the musical sounds are having on their body. Dr. Mark Menelosino, an integrative and functional medicine practitioner at the Menlo Clinic in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, says, "Everything in the universe has a vibrational frequency, and those vibrations interact with every cell in your body." Now, not all music is pleasant, and some music can irritate the cells or the emotions of the person listening, and this can trigger built-up anger, rage, or hostility. This usually happens when a person flies off the handle unexpectedly with no apparent reason why. So it is vital that you, as an individual, be aware of the music you are absorbing, because when a negative trigger happens, it is usually unforeseen. So remember, at the end of your day, when you kick off your shoes, put your feet up, and close your eyes to your favorite music, you in fact are inducing self-healing. Now, in a carefully coordinated sound healing session, the therapist is choosing various instruments and/or music to create a specific type of vibration to induce self-healing that may be targeted toward either a particular diagnosis that has been noted at the client consultation, or possibly just a particular mood that has been plaguing the client. The sound healing session can be a standalone session that can be from 15 to 30 to 60 minutes long, or it can be incorporated in another treatment session you have already scheduled with your therapist, such as a massage. Of course, price points differ from therapist to type of session, so if you are interested in having a sound healing session, you will have to contact someone in your local area to see what the current price points are. Now, to answer Hindsight's 337's last specific question regarding, are there any health benefits to sound healing? The answer is yes. A sound healing session is a wonderful way to totally relax your nervous system, allowing its neurons to recalibrate themselves so that they will fire more balanced and evenly. The vibration in a session will activate any tissue or organ cells that may be sluggish or possibly damaged and stimulate them to regenerate themselves. And if this is your first introduction to alternative therapies, this is an excellent session to experience since you are completely clothed throughout the entire session. On a personal note, My first introduction to sound healing was when I was taking a continuing education class in this subject many years ago, so I could utilize this modality in my massage and energy therapy practice. In the class, the instructor had their massage table surrounded by 8 large crystal bowls in various Pythagorean tones, and 7 Tibetan bowls lined on the chakras of the student on the table. When the instructor began to activate the bowls in a particular pattern, those of us standing along the walls were pretty much pinned against the walls from the immense vibration that surrounded the room. The vibration and feeling experienced was exactly like what Hindsight 337 witnessed. Amazing, euphoric, and calming. Although this demonstration I witnessed literally lasted approximately 10 minutes, even in that short amount of time, all the participants in the room could feel the healing effects of the bowls. It reminded me of the sensation you get the first time you ride an extreme roller coaster. There is nothing like it. So once again, I would like to thank Hindsight 337 for submitting this sound healing question. If you have any questions that are related to health, wellness, healing, and submissions are accepted through email only at imprintwithin@gmail.com. That's imprintwithin@gmail.com. Please be aware of imposters possibly trying to get your attention, either through a variation of the Imprint Within name or email address. You will not be contacted by Imprint Within through any YouTube platform, only through the imprintwithin@gmail.com email address. Remember that Imprint Within is about awakening and using the natural healing force within your body to assist in keeping you healthy. And to do that, you must take that natural healing action a step further by understanding that healing comes from within and that you are a major part of your own healing process, with self-healing at work 24/7. Again, I appreciate you being here and thank you for actively watching the various videos that we have produced. Be sure to like, subscribe, and get notifications by hitting the bell on your viewing device. And always remember to be kind. I'm Linda Kay. Thanks for being a part of Imprint Within. Until the next time.